Alvik is a good man. I enjoy his company. He's true to his word. I trust him with my life and consider him a friend. Alvik's even got me drinking ale. Goddess forgive me. I like it. Alvik is a good man. I enjoy his company. He's true to his word. I trust him with my life and consider him a friend.
Kia, if I may have a word, in private, I have a message from a common friend. She wishes to see you, alone, as soon as possible. She told me she'd wait for you where all of Old Town lies below us. Wherever that might be. She does like to speak in riddles, that one.
Thanks, Alvik.
And when you do see her, tell her it's time she paid her tab. She won't receive another drop of Merryminstrom until she does.
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier.
Who's there?
It's a nice view, isn't it? I've always found Marcuria beautiful, especially in summer. Of course, those metal tubes are a bit of an eyesore. And that tower... Actually, the tower I quite like.
Why did you want to meet me?
Oh, so impatient. You always were. I've been saving something for a rainy day. Someone, actually. And, well, no rain at the moment. But the forecast for tonight sounds grim.
She knows something about tonight. It can't hurt to pool our resources and share information. She knows something. Saving someone for a rainy day.
There's an Azadi officer, high-ranking, a captain. He has, an arrangement with a young woman in Old Town. A non-human.
He's fucking a magical.
Eloquent, but yeah, he's fucking a magical. We both know what it would do to his career if anyone found out.
They'd strip him of his rank. He'd be arrested, tortured, most likely sentenced to death.
All for a little blue girl and some exotic sex. Your people are so predictable, Azadi. So easy to compromise. You know, the more things you forbid, the more sins there are to be tempted by. You're a nation of the repressed, a powder keg ready to blow.
But how will this information help us?
Today is this officer's day with his young lady. She has a room near Shady Quay. Our horny captain never goes alone. The fool brings his uniformed knave to keep watch, which is convenient, like a big arrow pointing to the right door. If you were to confront the captain in a compromising position, there'd be no limit to what you could accomplish.
Why give me this information? You could have profited from it yourself.
I have no need for money or leverage. But I thought you could put this to good use. Find out what's going down. Maybe stop it, save some lives, or take some.
I thought you didn't care about the resistance.
I never said that. I never said I did either. But maybe I care for other things.
Why did you bring me all the way up here to tell me this?
Because I don't trust them or anyone. I've been burned in the past.
But why me?
Because you, Kian, I trust.
This isn't right. This isn't right. I can't reject her. This isn't right. Anna, wait.
Citizen. Avoid the shadows. There may be magicals. Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant pig? If you're a ghost, just leave me be!
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the
Always be vigilant, citizen.
What's it called again? The Cock and Puss. No.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Earhardian veil can be very effective. The Journeyman Inn was closed down when we arrested the innkeeper, Ben Rime Selmin. The Journeyman Inn was closed down. This place was used by the Resistance. They now gather at the Rooster and Kitten, down by the South Gate instead.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
What do you want?
I need to speak with the mole.
She's not expecting you.
She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Fine. But keep your hands where I can see 'em.
He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected. She's not at all what I expected, but Goddess help me, I like her. I can understand why she's so feared and respected. She's tiny and old, but clever and spirited. She's a force of nature. She's not at all what I expected, but goddess help me, I like her.
Azadi apostate not dead yet? I expect you'd be dead by now. If you live this long, you might even make it to my age, but I don't recommend it. When your bones ache each morning and you can barely hold your liquor anymore, you curse the gods for keeping you alive. You come to warn, Mole, then?
How did you know?
The Mole always know. Whispers travel on the wind and voices reverberates through the soil. There's word of raid happening. Of course, no one know for sure. The Azadi usually stay out of Old Town, afraid to cause ruckus, upset the order of things, afraid of people rising up against them. Though times do change. Whether Azadi attack happen or not, Mole's prepared. Don't you worry about the Mole. Mole has burrows. Beside, it may be time to leave Mercuria altogether. Those infernal machines your people build make my fur stand on end. They crackle, they buzz. They are opposite of magic. Make Mole's head pound. Don't know what they're for and what'll happen when they're all done building them, but Mole don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Something's coming, Kian of the rebels. I smell it. I feel it in my whiskers, in my aching bones. Something unnatural, something mean. There's no room in Mercuria for magic or for magicals. Not anymore. No. Whether Azadi attack is coming or not, it's time for the Mole to dig other burrows. Or perhaps return home to the birth burrow. Find an old familiar hole to sleep in. Sleep until this shadow has passed. Or until we're all of us dry bones beneath the soil. You may consider your warning delivered. This is the last you'll see of me. The last you see of the Banda, the burrowers, the little ones who sing to the soil. My people, all gone. You tell your shepherd she's welcome to everything in my possession. All the weapons and food and medicine. All you need to keep fighting. Watch your hide, Kian of Clan Alvane. These are dark times, and you're at the heart of it all. Well, why are you still here? Go! Go! May the soil be ever soft under your feet, Apostle. The fate of worlds falls on you now.
He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets his... I need to find a way to get him away from the door. I must distract that guard somehow.
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets his girl. I need to find a way to get him away from the door.
My table's always open, day and night.
Hey! Did you find that turncoat you were looking for?
I did not, but it was my fault. I identified the wrong man.
Oh. So our whole mission was a waste of time?
Certainly not. We'll get him eventually. And I got to see Honor Hilaris speak to his followers. That might be useful to us.
Good. Are you on another mission?
Perhaps. I'm sorry, boy, but I'm quite busy.
Let me help.
The boy might prove useful, but I don't know how yet. I won't put him in any more danger than absolutely necessary. The boy... I don't need help right now, but I'll let you know when I do.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to.
Did you
or
hear the
I
one
act
about the
carelessly.
magical?
Who's there? Thought I heard someone. Anyone there?
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's a testament to their resilience. It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for Magicals to be walking around freely, but I'll have to get used to it. I'm fighting for them now.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed.
I must distract that guard somehow. He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets his girl.
Go on now, nothing to see here.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves.
Have you changed your mind? Do you want my help now?
The boy might prove useful, but I don't know how. I won't put him in any more danger than absolutely necessary. I won't. I don't need your help.
Fine. I was busy anyway.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves.
There aren't a lot of stalls open here. Maybe because it's late. Maybe business is slower these days. There are only a few vendors working tonight, and no one's dealing in magic. That's been banned, and anyone caught breaking the law ends up in Friar's Keep, or sent to the islands. I'll need to get closer to see what that vendor is selling.
My table's always open, day and night.
She sells herbs and potions, all of it non-magical, or so she claims.
Of course, it's possible to place a special order if there's something special you're looking for. But I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. Oh, next time, maybe. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Martial law permits me to use my sword against you. Just so you know. There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
tables always open, day and night? No potions or... I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. But those days are over. Sorry you couldn't find what you were looking for. Exotic oils, foreign herbs...
Goddess, I'm tired of standing here night.
Hello? Hello? Huh. Could've sworn.
The rooster and kitten. Ulvik, the barkeep, is friendly with the resistance. If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Irhadian veil can be very effective. Through.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to the...
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
There aren't a lot of stalls open here.
My table's up... Oh,
Maybe
hello.
because it's late.
Didn't see it.
Maybe
I
business
used
is
to
slower
sell all
these
sorts
days.
of- Do come again.
Or maybe the other vendors have been arrested.
Wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun.
From what I can recall of my alchemistry, essence of sunworm is produced
Mercurius
by leaving
foremost
the worms
sandwicher
out in the
here,
sun
ready to perform
until they blister and
sandwiching to
ferment,
your exact
after
orders.
which they're squashed and filtered into bottles.
What can I do for you, friend? Would you care for a tasty sandwich?
Your sign says sandwiches and fire flowers.
Ah, yes. Used to be I made the best fire flowers in Old Town. Spectacular things that lit up the night sky. Sparklers and illuminations, crackers and flyers. But no more, I'm afraid. Alchemy apparently falls under the definition of magic these days and is therefore strictly forbidden. I can make you a savoury sandwich, though. Guaranteed sand and witch free.
Even if I was hungry, those sandwiches sound dubious. But if it helps divert her attention. I've seen fireworks in the past. They're spectacular, and they make a lot of noise. A perfect diversion. I'd like to buy one of your fire flowers.
Can't help you with that, I'm afraid. The Azadi have banned the use of illuminations, crackers, sparklers and flyers. Any and all alchemy.
How about the ingredients? I would only need some of your powders and...
My hands are tied, friend. Or at least they will be if I sell you any of my alchemic powders and potions. The orders are quite clear. There's to be no trade of any sort in magical items. In fact, I should probably clear away those chemicals later today. This place is flush with thieves and mendicants. Can I tempt you with a savoury sandwich? I'm the best sandwicher in all of Old Town. Also the only sandwicher in Old Town.
Even if... I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. Step right over here, friend, and we can get started.
Midnight snack.
Now, will that be on fried flatbread, steamed yeast bun, or a baked grain roll?
I really have no idea. What was that again? I'm quite sure this is unimportant. What was that? Steamed bun.
Yeasty bottom... Oh, I mean, bun steam yeast... Balance! Steamed yeast bun coming up. And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. How about some fermented moon seeds with that?
Anything? Yes, please.
Splendid. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, friend? Are you stealing from me? Surely you're no thief. A tall, strapping fellow like yourself. Hello again, friend. Hungry? Peckish? Hankering?
Even... I'll have one of your...
Brilliant! Step right... I perform my sandwiching over here. Not there, but right here.
I've got it.
Now, meat. Today I have a cured elguan, pickled saltwater snapjaw, and kitten carpaccio.
Kitten?
My apologies, that's kit A carpaccio, a delicacy of the Rose Court. More of a doggy taste to it.
Doggy.
Doggy. It's a bird. Tastes like chicken.
Ah, yes, then that, please.
You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. Sunny side gets cheese, and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something...
Across the Northlands.
Feet. Oh, would you like some crispy bitter leaf?
Anything? Yes, please.
Splendid.
Nibbles.
Didn't I tell you to stand still and not move around? A sandwicher. Hey, don't touch that. It's delicate. Can I tempt...
I'll have one of you.
Brilliant. Step... Come along now. The sandwiching is about to begin.
Nibbles. Scrap. Tasty morsels.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that, and some of this and a bit of that. A dash of pungent oxy topping, yes or no?
Anything to keep her distracted. Yes, please.
Splendid.
Something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast.
I can't be expected to perform adequate. Careful with that, friend.
Have you changed your mind? Do you want my help now?
He might act. You want to help,
Yeah.
even if it's dangerous?
What do you think?
What do you know about fireworks?
You mean fireflowers? I know everything. My father makes Baksheevan candles for the Festival of Turning every year.
Fine. Follow me.
Yes!
My table's always open, day and night.
Something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack.
Cured Elgwood. Hello again, friend.
Even I'll have one of yours.
Brilliant. Step right over here, friend, and we can get started.
Early breakfast.
You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. Sunny side gets cheese, and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something... feet. Parsley.
Anything? Yes, please.
Splendid.
I've got each from across the...
Quickly. Grab those ingredients.
Can do.
I've got each from across the north.
Right, here we are, as ordered. Mostly. I had to make a few alterations. Remember to chew well and don't swallow too soon. Also, if you feel any discomfort whatsoever, a spoonful of vinegar should do the trick. If not, please visit a physician post-haste.
Something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack.
I beg your pardon, Master.
You do know
I
that
don't
you're in
talk
the
to
magic
strangers,
ghetto, right?
Especially at night.
It's just that you don't look like you're from the ghetto.
For me? What's in it? It's not fish eggs, is it? I hate fish eggs. This is good. This is great. What is this? I don't care. It's awesome. Thank you. I haven't been this full since the last time Mum made me dinner.
The boy reminds me a lot of myself at that age. Orphaned, a street urchin living hand to mouth. Eager to get into all kinds of trouble.
How was that?
That was perfect. But remember, stealing is wrong.
You told me to steal.
In this case, it was justified. But don't steal. You'll lose a hand or your head.
Here's the stuff.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
You said your father taught you how to make fireflowers.
Well, sort of. He made Baksheevan candles, and I watched him make them, but he never let me do it myself. Said it might blow my fingers off or burn my eyes out, but I can give you instructions.
Fair enough. What do I do first?
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy.